come on, say that. Let me ask you this. Is it because of your background in Jewish studies that you have this empowerment mentality? Is it what you have been exposed to that gave you this insight to think, hey, if they have it, I can have it too? Where did that come from?
It's multi-dimensional. One, my grandfather was an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So he had a shop in Oakland on East 14th, it was called then. Well, now it's International. Number two, for a moment of time in my life, I was a music director at an AME church.
Hmm.
First AME, Oakland, Fame Oakland, also Brookings AME in Oakland, and listening to the preaching of that organization will empower anybody, because from an AME perspective, they put Black people in the Bible.
Got you. Yeah.
And so
They made it prominent.
it made it prominent, and then from there created a narrative that God wants you to be educated.
Hmm.
God wants you to have a roof over your head.
Hmm.
You don't have to struggle. You don't have to give a $20 seed and cross your fingers and hope God's going to pay your PG&E bill.
Right.
God can give you a job.
The power to get wealth.
The power.
Yeah.
God can give you a job to where all your bills can be paid.
Yeah.
And so that piece came from the AME church. And then the last piece, I was in undergrad and I did become a Jewish studies major. And so with that, I learned the Jewish mindset. And a Jewish mindset, in a summation, is going from Egypt to the wilderness to Canaan. Each place has a mindset. And when you're going into Canaan, you have to have the mindset is you have to build it. Nobody's going to give you anything because you're in a whole new land, you're in a whole new system. And so the only thing you have is ground, dirt, water, some trees. So now cut the trees down,
Take the resources.
take the resources and build it. Now in Egypt, the resources was there. And so you didn't
That's
have
that codependency.
Yeah, it's called codependent
Yeah.
on the government.
Right.
And so, but the thing is, the government keeps you down.
Yeah. You only could go so
You
high.
only go so high, then the government's going to push you down. That's
Right.
Egypt.
That's Egypt.
And then the wilderness is that you're transitioning out of that government,
Which is most uncomfortable.
It's most uncomfortable. And so, but thing is, you don't have the build mindset. You're still sort of stuck where, you know what, I sort of like going back to Egypt and getting the hookup.
Right.
And getting the all that type of stuff over there in Egypt.
Well, the discounts, the rebates,
and but then some people think is, once again, you're still on. You only hit a ceiling, and you won't be able to really flourish and watch this and pass generational wealth.
This is good, y'all.
You're not going to be able to do it. You will always live paycheck to paycheck. You won't have a savings. You may have a piece of property, but most likely
you won't have the money to fix it up.
You won't have money to fix it up. You won't have a comfortable lifestyle. So that the generational wealth, the comfortable lifestyle
can only come where?
Only come when you hit the land of Canaan.
Jesus, help us.
It can only come. But thing is, one thing we don't want to do is do the work. Because once again, in Canaan, you get resources. Nothing is built for you.
But you know, Adam, here's the truth that we don't know, that many don't know, I should say, but many don't know about our history.